Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. February favorites. Let's get into it. For makeup, I don't really have that much, but I still thought it was very important for me to share favorites because someone left a comment in a video. I can't remember which video, but I was saying how since I wasn't going to be buying and trying a ton of new things that I probably wouldn't be doing favorites, and she left me a comment and said favorites are important, especially more so now since you aren't buying things. So we want to see as you shop your stash, like what products are you quote unquote like re-loving again. I thought that was genius. Whoever it was that left that comment, I'm so sorry that I can't remember who you were, but shout out to you, girl. You're the real MVP. So let's start off with what's on my face right now. So let me preface it by saying this. Sometimes we try things, we like it, and then maybe later on down the road, you don't like it. Sometimes we try something initially, we hate it, and then later on down the road, it's like, you know what, hold on, I'm changing my mind. It's okay if I change my mind. It's okay if you change your mind. I just want to put that out there because I know, especially sometimes being on YouTube, being a makeup artist, you know, I can test out products and I think I like it, and then later on down the road, I might change my mind. Or in this situation where I tested out a product literally last year this time, and I wasn't a huge fan of it. But what we're going to be talking about is the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I didn't even realize that I did a video on this last year. Again, 2018, bride brain, I was stupid. I can't remember much. But when I went back and rewatched the video, I felt the same as far as, okay, put it on, it looks beautiful, and then as the day goes on, did I get oily? Yes, absolutely. So at that point in my life a year ago, I was really in this headspace of, oh my gosh, I need to look matte all the time. And I can honestly say recently here, I have come to terms with the fact that I'm an oily girl, right? No matter what foundation I wear, my oil is going to push through. Now, obviously, with certain foundations, it's going to push through faster than others, but gone are the days for me where I feel like I need to look matte all day long, 100%, no ifs, ands, or buts. I love the way that this foundation looks on my skin. This is what I have on right now. I love this because it looks so beautiful. It looks natural. Like the name Natural Radiant Longwear, that is exactly what it is. It's natural. Yikes. It's natural. It does have a little bit of a radiant. Being an oily girl, we tend to stay away from anything that says luminous, radiant, dewy. Luminous and radiant do not scare me. However, the word dewy, I don't do the word dewy. Like, that's just an instant no for me. This just looks so beautiful on the skin. She is full coverage. I always shear it down just a touch so that way I can have more of a medium, but I'm glad that, I don't know why, again, I got a sample of this before Christmas when I was in Sephora. I don't even remember getting the sample. I just so happened to find it in my little drawers over there, and I said, okay, let's try it out. I truly, thoroughly am enjoying this so much right now. This is definitely my fall, winter, springtime foundation. Now when the summertime comes, totally different ball game. To be honest, I don't wear liquid foundation like that in the summertime anyway, so it's not a big deal to me. I know a lot of you guys were curious and asking me questions. Okay, well, how does this hold up on you? Just know that if you are an oily girl, you are going to be oily. Halfway through the day, all I do is I just take a paper towel and I blot and I'm good to go. I feel like with some foundations, when I blot, obviously you're going to have transfer, but this one, I feel like when I blot it, it doesn't take away all of the foundation, you know what I mean? I feel like sometimes with certain foundations when I blot, it just removes all the foundation off my face. I don't get that with this. And also something else about Nars, I feel, and I mentioned this in my live video that I did last week too, I feel like Nars makes the best shade range just across the board. And basically what I mean is their shades are true shades. Like, I see some brands, and when they come out with their foundation shades, I look at it, and this is just from a makeup artist point of view and a color theory point of view, I'm kind of like, that's not a real shade. Like, I have never done anybody with a skin tone of that color. I feel like Nars does a really great job just as far as from the fair all the way down to the deep spectrum of really nailing their foundation shades in the undertones. Right now, everyone is trending the whole, oh, 50 shades plus 60 shades. To me, that does not excite me just simply because you can have 50 shades, but if the undertones are wrong, does not matter how many shades. So for instance, I see a couple of brands where they're really capitalizing on the whole, oh, you know, we have 50 shades, we've expanded. It's like, actually, if you have 50 shades and 10 of the shades are kind of like not even real true undertones that no one's gonna use, that's a waste. So keep that in mind. Just because a brand has a large shade range doesn't mean that the shade range is good. A lot of people get so hooked on, oh, the gradient, the this, the that. Scratch the gradient, scratch the 50+ shades. I need to see what these undertones are looking like, because for me, that is what's most important. So absolutely loving and adoring the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I am in the shade Macao. Stunning. The next foundation, this is foundation that I keep in my kit, and you guys have seen me use this all last month during my Black Beauty series. So this is my Black Opal True Color Stick Foundation. I have broken mine down into a palette just for my makeup artistry needs. Black Opal, first of all, Sam Fine. Sam Fine is just like a world-renowned makeup artist. I absolutely love and adore him. He has worked with so many celebrities, and I was listening to a podcast years ago of him, and he was saying that one of his favorite foundations to use specifically for women of color are the Black Opal. And I was like, wait a second, Sam Fine is using Black Opal, like an affordable brand? Because that's the big taboo thing when you're a makeup artist, like, oh, you know, you can't use drugstore products, where I don't necessarily agree with that. I feel like the whole 80-20 rule is good if you're a makeup artist. I can say like 80% of my artistry kit is pro products and high-end stuff, and then the 20% of things, like you might find something like a Black Opal or a NYX blush in there, and that's totally fine. But these, oh my gosh, these are my babies. I will always and forever carry these in my kit. I feel like when it comes to women of color, Black Opal, man, they just really hit the shades on point. If you are someone who is my shade or deeper, especially if you are deeper than me and you're looking for a foundation shade, this is bomb. I love the pigmentation. I love the coverage. For me, when I work on clients, I like to mix my foundations. You guys know that I've been testing out the Tarte foundations, which I like them. The what was it? The what are the names? The old Shape Tape, because you know they done their whole new gig with it. But I got gifted the entire collection of the Tarte Shape Tapes the first go around, and I was testing them out on myself and on clients, seeing if I want to use it in my kit. And I decided that I do not want to use it in my kit, just simply because when I'm working, I like to mix. I never use one shade, and for me, mixing creams is so much easier, and I know what I'm gonna get versus mixing liquids. I found that with the Tarte shades, when I mix them, it doesn't always come out the way that I expect it to. And when you're working on clients, when I'm doing bridal stuff, I don't have time to be fumbling with it. So I've decided to just stick with my cream products I already have. But the Black Opal, oh my goodness, so beautiful. You can use these for foundation, concealer, contour. You can do it all. Highly recommend these. These are amazing. Something else in my kit that I have been loving and I have been revisiting is the Makeup Forever. This is their super loose powder, and this one is in the shade Apricot. Let me show you what it looks like. So I like this because it's not translucent like white, but it's not yellow either. Beautiful, beautiful. If you are someone my shade, a little bit lighter or deeper, you can totally use this. It's definitely not peach, like I said. It's right there in the middle. It doesn't give any flashback. I use this to set the face. It is beautiful. It's going to keep the foundation matte. I don't use it up under the eyes though, just simply because she's matte. Now, if you are someone who likes to bake, be my guest, you can do it, but just keep in mind the name of this is super matte, and that under eye area will be dry if you use this. Now, if you just do like a light sweep under there, you're fine, but with baking with this, ooh girl, yeah, it's gonna be heavy. My next product that I have here, I'm glad I found it because I am slowly coming up on my 24-month expiration mark. It is super important to pay attention to be mindful of the expiration dates on your products, because the last thing you want to do is throw on expired makeup to your face. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I use this probably for the rest of March. But this is the Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Amande. Now, as you can see, your girl has, come on focus, I have used this so much. I do not like this up under my eyes. For some reason up under my eyes it creases really bad. However, this is the most perfect spot concealing concealer in the world because it looks like skin. It is soft matte. If you are drier skin, mature skin, and you want to spot conceal, you can use this. Oily skin, you can do so. I love how silky smooth it is. It doesn't look luminous. It's soft matte. It looks just like skin. It's easy to blend out, and it's super, super easy to use. What I do is I just take my Real Techniques concealer brush and I will just swirl it in there, and I can just pat it on any spots that I need to conceal, and good to go. I feel like this is one of those products that I don't know, it's underrated for sure. I don't know why I stopped using it, but I will be sure to use it. I have gone back to using my Morphe bronzer in Brontour. I stopped using it just simply because I felt like it was pulling too red on me, and I don't know what it was that I was using, but whatever foundation that I was using was looking red on me. It wasn't necessarily the Brontour, it was the foundation in conjunction with this bronzer. It was just making me look really, really red. Again, I can't remember what foundation I was wearing, but I thought it was this, but it is not. This is what I have on today, and I am back in action with it. If you have not tried this, you need to, especially if you are someone who does love the CoverGirl Queen bronzer. Get this. This is pigmented, super, super pigmented, and it's legit a bronzer that is deep enough for brown skin beauty. So I have been loving that. Then next up, I have some blushes here. Not gonna talk too much on these because you already saw them in my blush video, but Nars Blush in Cinnamon, which is what I am rocking today. I think it is just such a beautiful color. It makes you look alive and well and healthy. And then the other blush that I have that I'm obsessed with right now is the Sweet as Cocoa. This can be used as a highlighter if you're deeper than me. This can be used as a bronzer. I like to use this on top of, like, if I'm using like a matte bronzer, not a matte bronzer, a matte blush. I'm gonna put like just a little bit more of a Va Va Voom glow. This is really, really pretty. I have gone back to revisiting the Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara, which is what I have on today. Don't get it twisted. I still love Nars Climax, but I'm just trying to alternate just simply because, again, I don't want my mascaras to dry out. So Bad Gal Bang, I have been loving this. I stopped using it because over the summertime it was running on me, but it ain't summer yet. So I figured, you know what, let me go ahead and use this up before it gets warm, because we keep getting these little random warm spurts here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So that lets me know she's coming. But I love this. I love how it separates my lashes. This seems to be a very hit or miss mascara. I have found that people either love it or they don't like it. So Bad Gal Bang. And then for a lipstick, MAC lipstick in Taupe. Again, I talked about this in my favorite nudes for women of color video. If you have not tried MAC Taupe and you're just looking for the perfect nude lipstick, you are so welcome. Try this out. Again, check out my nudes video. You won't be disappointed. Now I have some hair products. So in my last favorites video, I was using the Uncle Funky's Daughter products, which I had used them before, but I hadn't used them consecutively. Like, I'd used them like every other day. I used them for 2 weeks straight, and one thing that I did notice is I feel like it did dry my hair out just a touch. So I wanted to go ahead and update you guys on that. It is a nice product. However, for my hair and my hair type, I felt like it dried my hair out, and also it was just kind of, I felt like I found myself washing my hair more. Now, pause, because you're probably thinking, oh, well, if your hair is dry, it's because you're washing it. Nah, shawty, that's not why. That is not why my hair is dry. Water is the #1 moisturizing factor, the #1 moisturizing property. No oils, no butters, no creams, no avocados, no eggs, no mayonnaise, no rice water. None of that is going to hydrate your hair the way water does. The reason why I found myself washing my hair more just simply because the Uncle Funky's, the curling, the gel, it's stickier, it's kind of gunkier, and I'm a wash and go girl. So when I'm like re-wetting my hair every single day and I have to put a little bit of product on, I just feel like it builds up just a little bit. It builds up on my hair, and so therefore I have to wash it off. But Really quick, y'all, just want to make sure I'm crystal clear. I do like the Uncle Funky's products. I will continue to use them. I don't think that they're bad. However, I think because I am a wash and go girl and I use it every single day, that's why it was feeling a little gunky. Now, it's very lightweight. It's not heavy. However, just applying the product every day, my hair felt a little sticky. And again, I felt like it got a little bit dry, but not bad. I will use it still, just not every day like I was doing. I like them, but I don't think that is a product I can use every day, so I had to go ahead and go on back to my Ouidad. Y'all know I'm a Ouidad girl. Hair video is coming soon. I get kind of hesitant on doing hair videos on myself just simply because I'm a wash and go kind of girl. I don't stray away from that. I don't really do too many things with my hair because honestly, I'm a hairstylist. I don't have time to be fooling with my own hair. This is what I like. This is what I feel most comfortable with, and this is what's easy for me. But so I know a lot of you have been asking me questions about my hair recently as far as like my hair color, what products do I use, how do I keep my hair moisturized. So we are going to do a updated wash and go video, which I think is very important because my hair has grown out significantly since I did my last one, and I forgot because my last haircut, like big haircut I got was in June, and my sides were like all the way down low, which you're probably thinking, oh well, I can't tell, it looks pretty low now. Like no, my sides were basically faded, but my hair is so tight, shrinkage, my curls are so tight. So as you can see, my hair has grown significantly from June, from it being all the way down here, and now it has grown out a ton. So yeah. But for deep conditioner, I love the Ouidad Meltdown Repair Mask. This is perfect if you have color treated hair like myself, or if your hair is just dry. I use this once a week, and then I went back to my Ouidad gel. This is the Advanced Climate Control Stronger Hold. So they have two. They have the Advanced Climate Control, the regular one, and then they have the Stronger. I like the Stronger one, and don't let Stronger fool you. Like I have it in my hair now, and my hair is not crunchy, it's not hard. However, because I do live in the South and it's been raining here and it does get a little bit humid, this really keeps my hair from just kind of getting frizzy. So I absolutely love this product. It is bomb. If you're not sure about it, go to Ulta, get you a little travel size so that way you can kind of see how you like it. Now my next favorite products are just some of my daily everyday use things. If you guys don't know, I'm a very, very organized individual. I love keeping things organized. I'm gonna have a video on that just as far as like how I stay organized from salon life and doing my YouTube, my makeup artistry. So some things that I have to help keep me organized is, hey, a label maker. So this is very crucial for me just simply because, as you can see here with my black opal sticks, I have the names on here so that way I know what every shade is. So I label basically everything that's in my makeup kit, things around the house. It just keeps me organized and I love it. My book here, this is the Joyce Meyer's The Confident Woman Devotional. I have been using this since the beginning of the year and I absolutely love it. I start my morning off every day reading this with my coffee. If you do not know who Joyce Meyer's is, oh my gosh, she is bomb, bomb, bomb. I love her. I love how she preaches the word. It's just good. So great way to start your morning. And then speaking of staying organized here, we're going to see this soon, but I had to test it out. So I like to plan, especially for my YouTube stuff. I like to know what videos I'm going to do. I like to kind of just keep a schedule, especially things that are going on at work. If I have any clients, like bridal, like very specific photo shoots or anything. This is the Clever Fox planner here, and I love it because you can see your whole week here. So over here you have your whole week, but then I love on this side over here, so you have your main goals, priorities, any notes, to-do lists, habits, this week's wins, how you'll improve next week. This has been helping me stay organized, especially with all of my YouTube, my videos and my content and whatnot. Absolutely love this. You guys will see this soon in my How I Stay Organized video. And then the book that I am currently reading is Color Theory for Makeup Artists. I am a firm believer that if you are not learning doing something every day, you are really doing a disservice to yourself. I have been a makeup artist for 5 years, but guess what? I don't know it all, and I will never know it all. Color theory is definitely something that I use in my everyday life. I use it every day, from hair color to makeup artist. So I have just been reading this to really just improve on my skills and just refresh on some knowledge. Knowledge is power. The more you know, the more you grow. So if you're a makeup artist, or even if you're a hair colorist and you struggle with color theory, I highly recommend this book. It is phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up my February favorites. Down below, I want to know if you have tried any of the products I mentioned. Tell me some of your favorites. Let's talk about what's on my face really quick. I told you already, Nars Foundation. On the lips, we have Bite Beauty French Press Lip Gloss in French Press. And then on the eyes, we are rocking the Juvias Place Tri palette. Alright, you guys know the deal. Keep it simple, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.